Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, Taft Wizards. Happy Wizard Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. It's Wizard Wednesday, so let's start our day by standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And let's also say our Taft Pledge, because it's Wizard Wednesday. As a proud member of Taft Elementary School, I will be safe, be respectful, be responsible, and show self-control. Nice job, boys and girls. So I hope that you're remembering those 4 agreements even when you're home, not just at Taft, but also at home. All right, so let's see what I have on our plans for today. So the weather today, yesterday I never saw any thunderstorms. I don't know about you. So I guess the weather reports were a little off. But today is not going to be very warm. It is sunny out. So make sure you get outside in the sun. But bundle up. I went outside this morning to take Archer out. And it was a little chilly. But he was a good boy anyway. And he did what he had to do. And I also wanted to announce that we are going to still celebrate our Students of the Month. I know we're a little bit into the month of April already, but it took us some time. So some of the teachers actually chose a student from their class who exhibited bravery. Remember last month we talked all about bravery and what it means to be brave. So we had 6 teachers choose one student out of their class that exhibits bravery. I'm not going to say your names on here because this is a public video, and to protect everybody, I don't want to say their names, but I'll tell you the teachers' classes. So Miss Diamond and Mrs. Noth's class, there was 1 student there. Mrs. Hughes in 1st grade, there's 1 student there. Miss Deruba in 2nd grade. Mrs. D. Kelly in 3rd grade. Mrs. Graziano in 4th grade, and Miss Gremley in 5th grade. So check in with those teachers, and you'll find out who got Bravery Student of the Month for last month. And this month, we are looking for students that are exhibiting gratitude. So today's gratitude quote, it says, "Count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms." So boys and girls, even though sometimes we have storms, not actual storms, but sometimes actual storms, and sometimes just things in our life that seem really hard, but don't focus on just those thunderstorms. Also look for the rainbows. Look for the positive that comes from those storms. So let's go with our book. M is for majestic. Today we're going to read, I think, I and J. M is for majestic. Oops. All right. Oh, wolves are my favorite. So I. Howling hasn't always been heard at Isle Royale National Park in Michigan. Only 50 years ago, timber wolves first made their way across the frozen Lake Superior to Isle Royale. On the island, they found lakes and forests full of beaver and moose. The wolves stayed. And today, the park is one of the few places in the lower 48 states where timber wolves run free. And here it says, I is for Isle Royale, the island home of moose and a sight rarely seen, timber wolves on the loose. J. You won't often see a plant as strangely beautiful as the yuccas of Joshua Tree National Park in California. Up to 40 feet tall and as old as 800 years, they grow in oddly twisted shapes on the Mojave Desert. In the 1800s, Mormons traveling through the desert named the yuccas after Joshua in the Bible. Like Joshua, the branches of the trees seem to be pointing the way to the promised land. J is for Joshua Tree, under a desert sky. Yuccas stand and point the way with branches held high. Well, that's cool. All right. Hope you're enjoying that. So some of our celebrations for today. So today is April 22nd, and we do celebrate National Earth Day. Earth Day started in 1970. So just before, well, a couple years before I was born. And it was a day to celebrate and to promote ways to save and preserve our earth. So boys and girls, I want you to think, what are some ways that you can help protect our earth today? And not just today on April 22nd, but on every day. And then also today is Administrative Professionals Day. So this is a day since 1952 that recognizes the professionals who help an office run smoothly every single day. So a big shout out to Miss Finn, Mrs. DiVirgilio, and Mrs. DiStefano, who help Taft's main office and the health office run so smoothly each and every day. We can't do it without you ladies, and I thank you so much for that. So make sure you send an email to Mrs. DiVirgilio, Mrs. Finn, or Mrs. DiStefano to thank them. And also, this is a fun thing to celebrate. It's Jelly Bean Day. So jelly beans have been around since before the Civil War. I didn't realize that. And the Civil War was in the 1860s. And that's when the jelly beans became popular because you could send jelly beans to the military soldiers and they could keep them and eat them even while they were in battle and it wouldn't spoil. So I thought that was interesting. So happy Jelly Bean Day. And also a special celebration for today, Girl Scout Leader Day. So the Girl Scouts have been around since 1912, and this day, to recognize all the volunteers that help with the Girl Scouts, started in 1982. So if you're a Girl Scout leader, I thank you for your service and thank you for volunteering. And if you are a Girl Scout, make sure you reach out to your leader today and thank them. So happy Earth Day, happy Administrative Professional Day, happy Jelly Bean Day, and happy Girl Scout Leader Day. And let's see. Archer, where are you going? Archer, are you going to say hello to the boys and girls? He's had enough. Such a handsome boy. And today, I also need to change Pip and Squeak's cage. You see what a mess they make after the day, and Pip is in the right cage. I wonder if they're learning to read. All right, so boys and girls, happy Wizard Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow.